Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Sue Rakowski. I'll be speaking with Officer Sam Baker today. Today's show is sponsored by the St. Clair County Department of Veterans Affairs. Thanks for being here today, Officer Sam Baker from the Police Department in Port Huron, and we're going to be talking about the Citizens Police Academy. So first of all, tell me about what is the Academy about?
So we've hosted it now for over 20 years, and it's an annual program where we bring in the citizens from the surrounding area, and we take a deep dive into law enforcement, but more specifically, how and why we do things the way we do in the city of Port Huron and kind of law enforcement as a whole. So we start in the first week with kind of a history and an overview of not only PHPD, but kind of law enforcement, its history, its origins. And we tour the facility, we let them see the equipment, and get a foundation as we progress through the weeks. As we move forward, we start looking at criminal law, the court procedures, evidence collection and preservation, crash site reconstruction. We bring in representatives from our different specialty units, use of force instructors, canine, our drug task force officers, major crimes unit, and we really do cover a broad range of topics, but we thoroughly go through it so the public has an understanding of this profession and our police department.
Why is this so important to bring citizens into the mix?
Well, we can't do this job without the support of the community, and people only know what they know, and a lot of what they know is just what they see on social media and TV.
Sure.
And there's a lot more that not only goes into our profession, but how decisions are made, why they're made. So it gives the public and the community a better understanding of what we do, what the profession does, why we do it, and then encourages dialogue. So not only can they understand us and the profession, but we can also see from the other side of the coin some things or perceptions they may have. So it really is a nice program.
What do you think the biggest misconception is of law enforcement?
Well, the biggest misconception, I would think it's the donuts and eating the coffee and the
that is a bad one.
That's it. Yeah. It's there is some of that. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, we all do.
We do love the donuts, but it's not just aside from the humor. It's not just driving around in circles and trying to catch somebody doing something. It's those traffic tickets. Those stops are done for the one reason, and it's safety.
Sure.
We see something that that we need to address or correct, but there's more than just answering 911 calls and pulling over vehicles. It's the partnerships, it's the collaboration, it's the outreach that we do. And in the police academy or the Citizens Police Academy, you'll see a lot of what we do is not just answering 911 calls.
Sure.
It's doing the overdose response teams that I'm on, doing the outreach. It really is not just arrests, paperwork, and tickets. There's a lot more that goes into it. You wear a lot of hats.
Sure.
Sometimes you're called to a dispute that doesn't require an arrest or a ticket. They just need that day a counselor.
Sure.
Or a father figure or a brother or a sister. So you do really, you wear a lot of hats.
I would think that is a big part of it, is just kind of negotiation and counseling and settling people down and
very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. You are a social worker in many aspects, because that 10% or 15% of the arrests or the tickets and things like that, it's very minimal to what we actually do in our daily, daily tasks, if you will.
So give me some more details about the Citizens Academy and how you get registered and the details.
Yep. So it's 6 weeks of classroom sessions. The 7th week is graduation. It's March 16th through April 27th.
Okay.
We meet once a week on Thursdays from 6 to 9. Okay. The first week we're going to meet at the Municipal Office Center, or our building. That's where you'll get an introduction, the tour, the history, things like that. And then after that, we're going to meet at the ATC building at SC Forest campus. We have a classroom set aside there to kind of go through the topics. So you need to register and fill out an application. You can get it at the Municipal Office Center on the ground level at the PD, or you can download it at porthuron.org. Click on the police tab, and the application's right there on the site. So I need the application submitted before February 23rd.
Okay.
You got to be 18 or older, and we do a background check to make sure we don't have any bad apples, because we do give some of our information
Sure.
and secrets, if you will, out of how and why we do things. So there's some police tactics and things that you're going to learn.
Okay.
So we vet people, but we give priority to city residents, but anybody is able to apply.
Well, keep up the great work. We appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. And thank you for joining us on Thumb Coast TV.